Yeah, and this right here is hard to find. I might not be there when you call, but I'm always on time. I know myself now, I ain't even gotta try. I put in work, how you gonna tell me what's mine? One thing that's never gonna change is people talk about it, but they hardly live it. I was doing me before it started trending. I was putting love over all the business, but if anything, everything I start, I finish. Then I do this always.
Last time.
Alright, so you're in the studio working on, what's the song called?
This one called, well, let's just, we ain't gonna say name because we don't know just yet. I'm leaning towards the name, but I don't like, I'm like the type, I won't solidify nothing until right before it's about to go out.
Yeah.
So that's how I am most of the time. I feel like every second counts.
I've been working on this one song for about an hour now.
Yeah, that joint was
the process always that long?
No, sometimes like I could be in the studio and write a verse or verses in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So other times it's just like every time I'm in the studio, I don't always like knock it out. I knock it out the park. Sometimes I might not come up with nothing. Like I might just listen to music all day rather than really record anything. Other times like the process might just be elongated. Like this song that I'm working on right now, that we about to work on, this is probably like the fourth session for it. Yep. This is the fourth session for this song, and I went through processes of like different hooks.
For real.
Yeah, and like like sometimes I just might need a day and come back at it with a whole different idea, like different verses and everything. So. Yeah, this time I'm gonna do verses different and everything. I be doing like multiple versions of most of the songs that I do.
Alright, so Wheel of Fortune, tell us about the name.
Wheel of Fortune.
Is it the TV show? Is it the same as that, or is it different?
No, it's different. It's Will, like W-I-L-L, opposed to W-H-E-E-L. So that's the name of the project that we're working on right now. And I got the name, you know, thinking about what I've been going through and stuff as far as life this last year, starting my label and all that good stuff. You know, I've been through some things. Like I'm not connected to the same people I was. You know, new people have come into my life, all different types of stuff. So it's just like through all that though, my will to make things happen. You know, live out my dreams, or you know, so you might say, has stayed consistent. Like that stayed the same. So you know, at the same time, it's like the choices I've made have been real detrimental to how things have transpired. So it makes me almost like I think of life a lot of times is like a gamble. Everything, all the choices, you know, I'm rolling the dice. I'm not going off nothing. It's just like my faith, you know what I'm saying, in what I believe and stuff like that. So that's where I came with the name, like Wheel of Fortune, because life is a gamble, like a game, and it's, you know, my will is like, you know, what I'm moving off of. It's like what I'm using to, it's like my chips on the table, you know what I mean? That's what I'm putting out. So throughout the project, that's what you're gonna hear me talking about, how I've overcome things and those situations, how they made me feel, my ups and downs through them. But overall, it's just a vibe of how I've developed myself throughout the time. I just try to be as honest as possible about all that stuff.
What's the difference between Frederick Bates and Freddie Foolay?
Oh man, that's a good question. Frederick Bates is really not that big a difference though. I try to be honest in my music about everything. Though I guess Freddie Foolay is more blunt than Frederick Bates is. Frederick Bates, everybody know me as Fred. I'm always chilling. I'm always cool. I'll get edgy and extra in my music though. You know what I'm saying? I'll be real provocative, and sometimes I know there's certain stuff that Frederick Bates might say that Frederick Bates' mom might be like, yeah, that's cool, but Freddie Foolay might say some shit where it's like, nah, mom don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, both both of those people, Frederick Bates, Freddie Foolay, both sides of me are honest as possible. Freddie Foolay just allows me to be more aggressive sometimes, you know, and more assertive about my career. Yeah.
Tell us about the day where you decided to rap.
The day I decided to rap?
You're like the actual day. You waking up, you're like, yo, I want to rap. You pull out your little notebook.
Yeah.
Tell us about that day.
Okay, like the day I started taking rap serious, that was interesting. I probably called everybody I knew. Like I sat down with my mom, cause she's like that's one of my closest friends. My mom, my family, and all of them. Like I'm real tight with my family. So first, I mean, everybody knew I dipped and dabbed in rap, but the day I decided to take it seriously, yeah, I let everybody know around me that that's what was happening, and that's how I was moving. And from there, I just was full force. That's all I would think about. That was the day where things kind of changed for me. Like, I knew I wanted to be a musician for a couple years prior. I just didn't know I wanted to rap, because I was at Creative and Performing Arts High School. I went to Kappa, and I played percussion. So I considered music for a long time, but that day was when a lot of stuff changed for me. It was the day I decided to start taking my life into my own hands.
Your song Take 5, it was pretty jazz inspired. Even this song right here, it's a lot of samples.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of something like some Jay Dilla, Kanye type of like smooth type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who inspires you as far as music wise? Is it them guys, Common, Kanye?
Kanye.
More laid back type of people?
Kanye, most definitely. I don't talk about how Drake inspires me a lot, but Drake inspires me. But over that, Jay-Z, Cole, producer-wise, Lauryn Hill. I mean, I said Lauryn Hill. Producer-wise, Lauryn Hill is one of, like, you know, she's still a producer in a lot of ways, but more so producer-wise, Pharrell. I really like Ray Charles. Kendrick.
Oh, that's the first Ray Charles.
Kendrick Kendrick inspires me differently though. Like, he's one of those types of artists where you just have to appreciate everything that goes on within the music. You know, I don't like, and the artists that inspire me. When I say inspire me, I don't mean necessarily that, like, I don't mean that I mold myself after them. I study them, but they make me want to get up and do something different. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel when I hear Jay-Z. I want to get up and move on the things that I want to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, those I be having a list. I got a list written in my phone somewhere, right, of all the artists and producers and stuff that inspire me. Ray Charles, Temptations, Michael Jackson, all them people on there. Pick some of the people I named too prior.
Who would you say out of all of them is in your top two?
Top two?
Not three, two.
Two. Definitely Jay-Z. Dang, that's hard. Definitely Jay-Z. It's probably like a toss-up between Kanye and, I want to say Lauryn, just because of the impact that she had on my message and how I want to deliver a message no matter what I do. You know what I mean? So it would be a toss up between them two, because Kanye is just no apologies, just him. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't even care if he says something that offends anybody. If it's what he believes, and that's what he's going at, like with 100% of his energy. So yeah, but I'ma just say Lauryn Hill.
So Jay-Z and Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Alright, that's dope. Alright, so who's your top two Philly?
Philly? Meek, one, without a doubt. Meek. You can't take away nothing Meek has done. Period. Like, it don't matter what type of stuff he got into. Meek, his stamp is there. He's going to be legendary.
Is Jill Scott from Philly?
Mm-hmm.
She's from Philly.
Yeah, Jill Scott's from Philly.
I'll probably put her at my top two Philly.
Yeah, I'ma say Meek and Quest.
Quest
Love.
That's dope. That's dope. Alright, so, you know, we're living in a world where people will look up to Beyonce, but they'll tell the kids to go work at a gas station or something like that. You feel me? What's the importance of living out your dreams to you?
The importance of living out my dreams to me is being responsible and accountable for your own life and what you're passionate about. It's about not settling for the circumstances around you, you know? It's about realizing that just because you were bred in a place that might not be the best, you know what I mean? It might be the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't mean that you're not valuable in what you believe. You know where you see yourself, your vision isn't valuable. It means that it is, you know, rather, and that you should put all your energy into that. Like everybody, and it's getting more. People are starting to believe in themselves more. At least people that I see and that I follow and stuff like that, friends of mine. But we have to understand it's imperative to follow our own dreams and invest in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Period. Over all other things. I will never. I saw somebody tweeted, or somebody posted on Instagram, I will never bust my ass for anybody else's dream again. You know what I'm saying? And that's like that's how I started really branding myself on that type of level. You know, I've worked multiple jobs. Like right now I'm not working. I've worked multiple jobs whereas though I would do that shift here, 3 jobs at a time, 21 hours a day. I say it in one of my songs. Back-to-back shifts, 21 hours a day. All of that time like invested into these other people's visions. It helped me learn, like, first it helped me learn that I'm capable of working at a high stress level but still a maximum output. And then it helped me like learn that, well, if I could do that for somebody else, imagine what I could do for myself. Own it, like, be for you, and believe in the dreams of the people around you too.
Alright, so now we're gonna play a game. It's called This or That.
This or that. Okay.
I'm gonna ask you this or that. You gotta answer, no explanation. Usually got you. Alright, so we're gonna go with Under Armour or Nike?
Nike.
Trench coat or bomber jacket?
Bomber.
Ratchet chick or shy chick?
She ratchet.
A stripper or a McDonald's chick? A McDonald's chick is a chick that works at McDonald's. You guys,
stripper.
You gotta choose stripper.
No, McDonald's hands down.
See, the McDonald's chick, she might be saving up for
right,
business or some
right,
shit.
Right. The stripper might just be. We gonna go with McDonald's. We gonna go with McDonald's.
Gabrielle Sidibe or Leslie Jones?
I don't know if I know either of them. Gabrielle Sidibe. Precious or who?
Leslie Jones.
Leslie Jones.
You know how she look, right?
No. We just gonna say Gabrielle because I know her.
Sid Booker Shrimp Corner or Reddy's?
Sid's. Come on. We not without Reddy's. Sorry, Sid's all the way.
Shout out Reddy's though.
Shout out Sid.
Bodak Yellow or Nicki Minaj?
Bodak.
Martin Luther King or Malcolm X?
Martin.
Money or love?
Love.
Stop or go?
Go.
Alright, final question. A lot of people have different goals and stuff for 2018, 2017 and stuff like that. But I want to ask you, what are some of your plans to get to your goals? Like what do you have, like, working wise?
Right.
Like, what do you want to do to get there?
Okay. Well, one thing I know is, like, I gotta stop saying like, because that's the worst word I have in my vocabulary. But all jokes aside, I feel as though you should set your goals up to be your plans in a way. So I've set milestones and line up milestones to bring me to bigger, you know, goals and stuff. So I want to continue to work hard on my music. I'm going to continue to write and record and produce and all that good stuff. And I'm going to push myself, you know what I mean? I want to be self-sufficient in all cylinders. So even if I gotta sell music out the trunk of the car, go city to city, do that. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here to do. That's why I started a company. That's why I started a label. So that's what I'm about. I don't want to give away too much of like the plans that we really gonna put in motion. But what I will say is the EP is coming. You know what I mean? Cause that ain't even been announced yet officially. The EP is coming. You know, people been asking me if I'm going to be doing shows. I will be doing shows soon. We just gonna say soon. You know, we're not going to give away no dates. We're gonna say soon. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's about the music. The music comes first. I can do a lot. Like I want to be as like lately. I've been doing a whole lot of fashion stuff as far as like my merchandise and just, you know, what I put on my body every day as far as clothes and all that stuff. So I definitely want to get into the fashion aspect of everything. I just feel like fashion and music go hand in hand. So yeah, fashion, music, just staying consistent. Branding, I've been rebranding a whole lot. Been making sure everything is cohesive. It's all a process though. So I'm taking it a step at a time. I don't want to plan. I don't like planning too much because you know you gotta leave space for God. That's why I always try to say you gotta leave space for God. So that's my biggest plan, leaving space for God. There we go.
Now, selfish question, quick. What kind of shoes are those, bro?
These
I need to cop them.
These Zara Jones. I like shopping at Zara. These Zara boots.
You got them from Zara?
Yeah, I saw them on. Now, normally, you know, I've never been. Normally, like I don't shop and get footwear from stores like Zara or H&M or something like that. But I was online shopping one day and I saw these and I was like, oh, those hot. You know, if something hot, I don't really care what the brand is or anything. You know, if it's hot and you really like it, wear it. So that's what I did. And I grabbed these, and they super comfortable, and they wasn't expensive. So why not? I want to shout out my family. I always try to show them love. Shout out my family. Shout out everybody that's been supporting. You know, no matter what the circumstance is, people, you know, rain, shine, no matter what you hear, you know, all of that stuff matters. People, it's some people that's been following me since, like, some of the stuff you've been asking me about, first try, take 5, like, that's, people don't know that I was doing, people don't even, like, the people that follow me now, some of the people that follow me now probably don't even know I was doing stuff when I was 15 and 16, 5 years ago or whatever. So that's really cool. I want to shout out them. I want to shout out RD Photography, Fire. I want to shout out Nate, my engineer. That's the Plan Productions, I Care Academy, Garden of Eden. Yeah, family things. Family things. That's about it though. Shout out Talking to Strangers for this whole setup, coming through on the love, you know, with the detailed questions. I don't even do interviews. This is one of my first interviews, so I'm on what, maybe like my 3rd one now. So this is all new stuff. I just appreciate the love. It means a lot. So yeah, follow me everywhere though at Freddie Foolay, FREDDIE FOOLAY. Live out your dreams. Shout out Live Out Your Dreams. Last but not least, shout out to God.